Hope you are well. I am, for many reasons. Just had been up since 4, got a workout in, had a serious conference call, very, very good conference call, and I'm going for a walk. Market's doing well. So is the bull market back? Don't know. I thought we'd be hitting some shorts right here. I think we're about to. We're at like 71,600 per the graphs. They were at 71,300 range. So we should be popping up faster than we are, but let's see what happens. Maybe they're higher than everyone is saying and what we've seen on the charts. Either way, the Bonafide that I was going to buy the other day is up 20 some percent. The only reason I didn't buy it, I like it because it's the ENS of Solana, but the only reason I haven't bought it is their token unlocks are horrible. It hasn't totally affected it yet, but was going to buy it around 28 cents, and it's pushing 40 cents, but it's all right. There's a million like that. So good stuff. Remember, a couple green days do not make a bull market, but I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's see what happens. Right? I was looking at volume this morning very early, and it was still fairly light. I don't know where it's at now. I'm sure it's gaining some steam, but I can't say that for certain. But a couple things popping, nothing too crazy though. Benki up 0.0208. I like that. Let's get that to keep going about 3 cents. Let's build some support on these bad boys. AIOZ not popping up like I would like it to, 76 cents. Let's get those back. Velodrome still hanging at 14 cents. Aerodrome waking up a little bit with a little bit of a turnaround. Did not peak below $1 like it certainly was headed to. Green days. Yeah, you gotta love them. They feel, when there's two like this, it feels good. In the 70s, you know what? If we could have just, for the last 96 days, chill in the 70 area, I think mentally it helps. Not that 67, 65, 67, 69 are bad, but it's a psychological thing, as you absolutely know, right? Just chilling at 71, between 70 and 71, mentally would have been better. But also with all the alts and their continuous dip, C90, is a little annoying. Hey, Taylor. But yeah, you gotta love the green days. Let's see what happens. If you're a computer C90, can you tell me volume? Can you get a check on volume if you're there? If not, no worries. And sorry, this is sporadic. This jumping on. I just had a busy morning, and I'm like, let's jump on, see how my brothers and sisters are doing. But I'm curious, volume. Can we get to 150 billion, 120 billion, start like chasing up? We got to hit some shorts. I'm sure we've taken out a little bit, but we haven't taken out enough to get us to 72, because there are a ton of shorts here. Now, if we can get the ETFs cooking again, like they did yesterday, that would be wonderful. We'll hit those shorts in no time. I just don't know how that's looking yet. It's moving slow, but we're above 71. You can't complain about that. 30%, 36. Okay, that's a lot of numbers. Anyway. No, it's not. It's not 36 billion, is it? It's more than that, isn't it? Thank you, though. Yeah, I like the things waking up. Did you jump into anything? C90? What the hell did I buy yesterday? Oh, yeah, I bought more of that Total Risky. That's not moving. The ZXN, whatever the hell that is. It's one of those my gambling play. These are all gambling, but that's one of my major gambling plays. I've been accumulating that forever. Bought it so low, it just pops up to a penny. I'm good. Pops up to half a penny, I'm good. It's instead of Jasmy and buying more of your favorite amp, jumped into that one, doubling up. Billion, yes. Lord, oh Lord, yeah. After I get off with this, I got to listen to. Looked like Josh wasn't on Discover Crypto this morning. I I do like his streams, to be honest with you. He yells a little bit. My old ears can't handle that, but I do like his afternoon streams. He's excitable, and I like that. And he's not over the top tyrant and crazy like BitBoy. He really stays on topic. That is my biggest thing. I love how Josh stays on topic. And he's realistic. He's one of the few, I would say me, him, I'm trying to think of who else, are very realistic with the market. So I can appreciate that about him. Big time. He knows his shit. Still building back my emergency cushion. Oh, still? Come on. Not buying anything till I get that top. Yeah. Car repairs and house. I trust me, I understand. I'm with you there, unfortunately. But I just have that. I'm in too deep, to be honest with you. But I still have a lot more to deploy. If Shadow, last couple purchases I made, I wish they didn't, Shadow really kicked me in the ass, but that's okay. Because of my diversification, I'm sitting pretty damn good. But, I don't like see any red in my portfolio. And Shadow was my biggest hurt yet, buying it at 122 and I think 112. It's all right. Hopefully it comes back. But when you're, fairly diversified, hopefully that, spreads out. Sorry, I'm being followed by a bird that wants to attack my head. Diversified enough where it evens itself out. Welcome, everyone. To be responsible from time to... Yeah, I know. Oh, absolutely. I'm with you there. 3 kids myself, adults, young adults. I'm with you. Be smart. Don't do as I do. But I have enough, to be honest, I have a fund that's just crypto. That is mine. Crypto, risk. I spend no money on myself. I'm a very simple person with 3 daughters and a wife, and 2 dogs. They get all the money. But I have a chunk. Hey, puppies. I have a chunk that, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am proud to be and happy to be a vegan. Yes, thank goodness. You have any questions on that, let me know. Yeah, exactly. No, it's carnivore crypto. But I love everyone. You're a good person. That's all I care about. No, it's not all I care about. I would love, to open some eyes, but, I can't force my ideas. I can just talk about it a little bit because there's so many things people don't know, but I won't go off on that unless people have questions. But yes, I am. And if you're not and you want to learn a little bit more about that, I'm happy to answer questions or go to my site and watch the Dominion movie free. It's free. It's on YouTube. I got a link and YouTube. And the Gary Yourofsky speech. It'll open your eyes. It's really informative. Yeah, my picture is a cow. You don't want to see me. I'm ugly as shit. I'm old. But my picture is a cow that I help rescue. I help try to tell people not to eat them or wear them or use them. You don't want to see a picture of me. Maybe I'll change that someday. I don't know. Yes. It is a cow. A cow. So, I'm happy to see Arrow looking good. Benki, we got to get that up. I know some of my young community overseas has bought a little of that. I'm hoping that's paying off for you. I know they were looking for a dip to get more. I'm hoping you don't get that opportunity. I'm hoping you have to buy it here and we get to the 3 cent area, 4 cent, because I think if Avalanche, when we get into the thick of things, if Avalanche takes off, Benki's 30, 40 cents in my view. That's why I have it. And that will be a shitload of money for me. Excuse my language. Just to clarify, my picture is of a Trex. Dude, you are part dinosaur, to be honest with you. I know that for a fact. Welcome, welcome. So, who's in Aero and Velo? Those are gonna kick butt. Everything needs to get the sales behind it again, like the wind you're hearing in the background. So if we can keep this momentum up, and we don't know what will happen, the realistic part of me coming out. Okay, if we get some FUD from the administration, from the SEC, from data, from Powell, we're crashing again. If we get some turning around and some common sense speech about crypto, some possible lowering hints of interest rates, 75, no problem. 75K. Yes, they are. All of them are man-made. So are my belts. I wear no leather. I wear nothing made from an animal. I do the best I can. Nothing's perfect, right? So I don't know what they put in my car. My car is not, I don't know if it's vegan. I know it's, I have cloth seats, then I'm sure some humans over in China or whatever were not treated well making it, right? You go to Walmart, you're paying for slave labor. This iPhone I'm on, trust me, it was not a well-paid child making the components in this. I was in a slaughterhouse the other week. My company sells into these places, so I'm. If you're gonna try to catch me, go ahead, ask me the questions. I'm good with that. Some Brooks shoes, all those shoes, Brooks are vegan. Are they? Yeah. Yeah, it's easy for me, and they're not made as well, but that's okay. I'm a pretty simple guy. I have fake leather, everything, to be honest with you, and all the leather stuff I had when I went vegan, I gave away, or I gave to my brother-in-law. I had a bunch of new shoes, gave him. I just can't wear skin on me anymore. When you realize what it is, so I do the best I can. I eat. I don't use berries, I don't eat honey, nothing like that. Milk, I don't breastfeed anymore from a cow. No, it's all good, brother. Okay. Or Z, I don't know if you're, it's all good. I like the questions. But yes, everything, I do the best I can. I'm definitely, no vegan is perfect. If you want it to be a perfect vegan and not hurt anyone, right? I'm walking right now. I could be stepping on an ant. I don't know. I don't know if they're sentient, meaning if they have consciousness. I don't know if and I'm not attacking you. I'm just making a point. I don't know if, I just try to avoid suffering. That goes with humans as well. Now, I'm not a pacifist, okay? I believe in, if something's invading my house, an animal, a person, you protect yourself. If we're invaded by another country, or if they do, if we know that they're up to something, I'm for invading. I'm for the innocent. I am not for the non-innocent. You can protect yourself from a lion. If a raccoon came out right now and went to attack me, I wouldn't go, no, I'm a vegan. I would fight back. So it's all good, Z. Where are you from, Z? So what are you guys in the crypto world? What are you guys buying anything? I know, C, you're still freaking, come on, get some dry powder, brother. Get some dry powder. Because I'm telling you, and we don't know if it's now, but when we take off, you know how it goes. I mean, we're seeing projects just when they, okay, times it's reconnecting, who knows, forest. As I was saying, Ando, from UK. Okay, I'm from America. I'm in Illinois, Chicagoland. Welcome, cheers. Let me know how I can help you. So I was saying Ando's having a little retracement. I don't know if it is a second, but it had a good spike. It's had a good run, but people are taking out of there and putting it into other things. That's how this bull run will go for the newbies. You'll have your run-ups. People will make their profits. They will take it out and put it in a different narrative, whether it's an ETH-based token. That'll have the run. The layer 2s, as much as they've been dragging, they will have the run. Land of George. We are all George. No, I'm not George. Didn't hear him this morning. But I'm sure he was very, very optimistic, which, let's be, it's better it's more fun being green and optimistic than when I'm realistic. And, I try not to be down in the dumps. I just try to prevent people from, you got to have a different point of view. And to always say, yes, 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 bye, bye, bye. This is great. This is great. That's not the right way to be. We have to be conservative, and we don't want to always buy in the red as much as people will tell you. Yes, true. Though his house is bigger than mine. I don't need a basketball court in my house, which would be nice though. But I can help him with the health struggles he's having with his knees and all that. But he chooses to go carnivore and shit his pants, as he says, and the massive stomach issues you get. But he don't want to listen. If we can stay green through today, if we can hit some shorts and really get us to 73, that will completely a sell off. The people like C90, all this, but I speak for the people who are newer, who reach out to me. Expect that, so don't get caught. When we initially spike like this, because there will typically be a sell-off. Not always. It depends. It'll all depend on Bitcoin, but there will always be profit taking. Remember that. What comes up, people are going to take profits. It could be Grayscale. It could just be, people who own a ton of Bitcoin. It's selling off. It will happen. And when Bitcoin sells off, two things happen, and this is the obvious. Alts can take a hit with it, or people take it out of Bitcoin and put it in the alts, and that's when you have an alt season. We're not there. We're not even close, but I'm just saying that is when alt season goes nuts. We didn't have one last year. Alts did amazing, but we didn't have a true alt season. It got cut short. When Bitcoin, and we're so ahead of schedule if you really look at things, but when Bitcoin gets crazy and it then sells off, the money comes into the alt, and that's when you see 1,000% gains, 100% gains, 3, 4, 5, 10x. It depends on what you're in. Do you typically hold a project like AMP until it gets back to green rather than trying to catch something new? Gaming, I'm down 82% now, wondering if I accept it and move on to another. So, okay, here's the deal with that. My opinion. There's no reason for me to sell AMP. I don't like to hold them, but yes, I've had AMP for so long and I'm down so much money on it. It makes no sense. If I sold it right now, I think I'd get like 10K out of it. That's not enough for me. Or maybe a little less. I'm in at 6.5 cents. So there's no reason. What I'll do with AMP this year is, because I've made some good profits, I will sell it if it's not trending up. I just want to get my money out of it. If I don't, I will use it as a write-off this year. I think it depends on what you're saying. C90 is, do you have 82% is rough. Is there enough cash in there? If we're talking about you put in 10 grand and it's only worth $500 right now, I would leave it. If you put in 10 grand or 20 grand, whatever it may be, and you can get a 5,000 out of it, 3,000 out of it, then I would maybe do it. Maybe, depending on if you want the cash. But what gaming? Okay, what projects? What are they? So if it's 2K. If it's 2K in it, what is it worth now? If it's okay, you said 82%, $400, leave it. I mean, that's my personal opinion. If it's like, if you're saying 82%, so $500, I would leave it. Depending on the project. Like if it's Illuvium, I would leave it. If it's IMX, if it's Super, I would leave it. Those will come back. Now, if you feel like it's a project that will not come back and you're going to get $500-$600 out of it, you could probably deploy that to something else and make up for it for sure. You could probably throw that in AMP or XRP. I'm just joking. But it's called Lit Labs. They got bought out by gains who already So how much, if you cash out right now, how much will you have? $400? If it's 400, okay. So you have 2K in, so you got a little bit of a write-off there. I know you throw that into, you take the $400 though. Is that with fees and everything? You're going to be 400 clear. If you're going to be 400 clear, you could get your money back out of it, or maybe more, right? Put it in Benki. That moves slow. Put it in, you hate to do it in a risky play, but don't put it in ADA. Don't put it in, the usual suspects. I wouldn't be putting it in Solana, anything like that, because what are we going to get out of Solana? I think anywhere from 400, and this is going to be a huge range, but no one knows. 400 to 1,000, I don't know. I don't know where Solana is going. All I know is I have a nice amount of it, but not enough that I would like, and not too little where I want to buy more. I don't know what's at 170 now, 180. I don't know where it's at. Last I looked, it was like 176 or something yesterday. 50% of my port is in BTC. So yeah, you got a lot of Bitcoin. To me personally, look, I'm down. I can tell you what I is a shit you already know, right? But I can't speak about what I would do because I have so many of those right now. Shadow, I put in a ton of money at $1.22. It's down to, I don't know what's at now, 50 cents or something. So I could do exactly what you're saying to do, but I believe it'll probably come back. If you don't believe this will come back at all, like that 400 won't be 1,000, I would get out and put it into something that's mid or lower cap personally, not a meme. I would totally do that. If you know for sure it's not coming back, why have it go to $300? If you know you can get 400 now and it's not gonna, you don't believe you're gonna get 1,000 out of it, I would do that. My personal opinion. I would personally, since you're taking a hit on it, I put it in something a little more risky, not something totally stupid, but look at Circuit. These are very risky. These are somewhat risky, above memes, but like Circuits of Value, Benki. SpareX will move. I mean, these are all like little projects. Marlin Pond. I know those will move eventually. And they're a couple cents. So I mean, you're $400. You're getting a pretty penny on it. It gets to 10 cents. There you go. And I have a ton of those just because that's somewhat of my portfolio. It's probably like 30% of my portfolio. I like to I'm pretty well diversified and heavily in many things. So I'm heavy across the board, mid, large, small risk. So I think if you think you're going to lose more money on it, it might be worth, take that write-off and take the 400 and allocate it to where you believe it'll do better. Just not in a large cap. I think Illuvium might, if gaming takes off, well, just because of the tokenomics, we'll have a little bit of a play with it. They have an actual game that people play, Cyber Titans, but I feel, oh, okay. Yeah. You're probably right, but shit, which one? Right, where are you going to throw it in? I mean, I don't know how the tokenomics are on that. Since you're down 82%, it's going to have a long way to go, just like, AMP. The likelihood of me getting my money out of AMP and breaking even is very unlikely. It was heading up at one point, when things were looking good. It was following Jasmy. So it's possible. It is possible if we get into a serious bull run that AMP gets up to 3, 4, 5 cents for sure. It's going to be tough, though. Big token supply, big market cap. Because of that. So I'm good either way. I would love to have the money I have in it to deploy to something else. That's my big thing. I've got about 4 or 5 of those right now. ACH is the same vibe as AMP. That I took a killing on, but maybe I'll break even on that. I think I'm in at 10 or 11 cents. I'm 5 figures on ADA already. Yeah, I mean, yeah, ADA. I'm up on XRP. I just want to get out, as you know, I always preach, I want to get out of ADA, I want to get out of Polygon, and I want to get out of XRP. I'm up on 2 of the 3. ADA I'm not up on. Excuse that. But ADA I will never buy again. Sorry. Cover your ears. But ADA, you know, will it ever get to $1? Will XRP ever get to $1? Will Polygon, you know, this whole cycle, oh, Polygon's undervalued, just wait, and it's a crime. Well, it's not really a crime. Layer 2s are overcrowded, and Polygon is not exciting anymore, even though they have the partnerships, but it just doesn't matter in our market. So I can't wait to get out of ADA. I just want all 3 of those coins to get to $1.50, and that's where I'll get out of all of them. Actually, I know I won't get out of XRP at $1.50 if it gets to there. And it's a crime that it isn't. It's just, you know, if you see XRP, they're moving things around, they're moving coins. They've screwed over their community. Sorry, it's a freaking jungle out here with all the fire trucks and weed whackers, excuse me. But if you guys are not, my personal advice and opinion is, if you're not in ADA, if you're not in XRP, if you're not in Polygon, don't. They're 3 horrible investments. Their tokenomics are horrible. Charles Hoskinson is a waste of air. He does the product and project no good. And XRP is just screwing us. I was a believer. I was never a maximalist, but I bought XRP a million years ago, and I've just been holding it. I even bought more before they froze it on Coinbase, just because I was supposed to get a flare drop, which we all got screwed on. I sold XRP in profit. I will exit. Yeah, exactly. All 3 of those are just huge disappointments. They're not. If they followed the rest of the market, they should have been at $3 or $4. Probably like $6. ADA should be at $2.50 by now, and XRP, with the lawsuit and everything that happened, should be at $4. And that's a huge market cap, but that just shows you that honestly Ripple is screwing XRP holders over. I'm just holding on to it because I know I'm up good money on it, and I want to see a couple dollars on it if I can. If we don't move for the remainder of the year and we're still stuck at 50 or 60 cents, I will sell it by end of year. And what have I missed out on? Taking that capital, selling it, taking that capital and putting it into something else. I missed out on a ton. Probably would have made $1 million, not exaggerating, if I cashed that out and put it into the, other projects. I would have. So it's stupid, but I'm very stubborn with certain projects. And XRP, I don't care about it. I don't care. I don't have loyalty to anything. I just thought after the case it would have done better, but it did exactly what was predicted, up to $1 down, or 90 some cents down, because we were in the middle of coming out of the bear market. So my personal opinion, please don't buy those. Look at it as a warning. But you were smart to sell your XRP. I'm in the money. I'm at 17 cents, so I might as well hold on to it. I want the interest. I've had it so long, I want the interest. I have long-term capital gains on it. I want the interest on it. I won't be happy unless I make $400K on it. I will not be happy. To me, it's just one of those deals. I'm stubborn on. Polygon, I'm stubborn on. The losers I'm in, I'm not selling those. But I will in December if they don't turn around. I believe they will. If the market stays strong, they will. So, all right. My brothers and sisters, if nothing else for me, I'm going to jump off. Do me a favor. I appreciate your support, your community. C90, you're the best. Thank you very much for jumping on. Let me know what you need from me. If you guys have any questions, you know I answer them all. Hey, Joe. I was just about to jump off. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't give any warning on this. Hope you're well. Thanks, C90. It's going good, man. little bit of a green day here, and we'll see what happens. I gotta fly right now. Sorry, I've been on for 30. It was kind of spontaneous. I'll be back. I'll try to give better warning next time. But it seems like when I give like a warning of like 30 minutes or so, I actually get more people on when I just go live. So I will be back. Later, brother. Later, brothers and sisters.